Why Russians keep winning in Tokyo, even though Russia is banned, shouldn't even be here. Hello, welcome to our YouTube channel, Jabaar Vlogs. If you are new, consider to subscribe, and stay connected to news like these. One of the champions on the US swim team says he is competing in a pool that is probably not clean. After taking the silver medal in yesterday's 200 meters backstroke final, Ryan Murphy said he was frustrated by ongoing questions about drug usage in international swimming. There are also concerns about the IOC decision to allow Russian athletes to compete despite the country being banned for systemic doping of athletes. The cleared athletes compete under the banner of the Russian Olympic Committee, ROC. "I've got about 15 thoughts," Murphy said, when asked if the race was fair. 13 of them would get me into a lot of trouble. It is what it is. It is a huge mental drain on me to go throughout the year that I'm swimming in a race that's probably not clean, and that is what it is. The people that know a lot more about the situation made the decision they did. It frustrates me, but I have to swim the field that's next to me. I don't have the bandwidth to train for the Olympics at a very high level and try to lobby the people who are making the decisions that they're making the wrong decisions. The 200 meters backstroke final was won by Russia's unbeatable Yevgeny Rylov, and when asked if Murphy's comments were directed at him, Rylov said, "I have always been for clean sport. I am always tested. I also fill out all the forms, so from the bottom of my heart I am embracing clean sport. I have devoted my life to this sport. I would rather not react to what you are getting at." Murphy responded that it was going to take a long time to clear this sport of swimming of doping, saying he had spoken to FINA officials about it. "When you hear that from the top, that's tough to hear. Yeah, that's what I believe." He later said he was clarifying his comments and was talking about swimming in general, and it was not to make any allegations here. Congratulations to Luke and Yevgeny. They did an incredible job. The bronze medalist Britain's Luke Greenbank said, "It's obviously a very difficult situation not knowing whether the race is clean. It's a strange situation, but I've got to keep my mind on my own situation and focus on what I can control." The ROC currently sits fourth on the medal table in Tokyo, with 335 athletes cleared to compete across all sports. A World Anti-Doping Agency investigation found that more than 1,000 Russian athletes from 30 sports either benefited from, or were involved in, a state-backed doping scheme between 2011 to 2015. But the IOC and Court of Arbitration for Sport devised a workaround to allow Russian athletes to attend as neutrals. Its athletes are marching under a different flag, and their uniforms, while in the Russian colors, are of a different design to the official Russian uniforms. The Russian national anthem is not played at medal ceremonies, with a portion of Tchaikovsky's Piano Concerto No. 1 played instead. But while the team can only call itself ROC on paper, announcers at venues call its full name of Russian Olympic Committee, meaning there is no doubt it is a Russian team competing. American rower Megan Kalmoy also hit out after the Russians took silver in the rowing tandem A finals. "Seeing a crew who shouldn't even be here walk away with silver is a nasty feeling," she wrote on social media site Twitter. "Really disappointing overall, and I feel for the other athletes in the A final." WADA, which unsuccessfully lobbied to have the Russian athletes wear neutral colors, remains deeply unhappy with the neutering of its findings, which included that Russia had swapped dirty urine samples with clean samples through a hole in the wall at the Sochi Winter Games, and manipulated and covered up data at the Moscow laboratory used to process athlete samples. Russia was originally banned by the Court of Arbitration for Sport from competing in the Olympics, Paralympics and World Championships for 4 years. Last year, the ban was cut to 2 years. Under the deal struck with the ECO, the powerhouse country sent 335 athletes, who were not found to have been involved in the doping scheme, to Tokyo to compete, where they have so far won 9 gold, 12 silver and 9 bronze. There is precedent for the quasi-ban. The Kuwait Olympic Committee was banned from the Rio Games in 2016 for passing sports laws that the IOC complained affected its autonomy. Kuwait athletes were instead allowed to compete under the name Athletes from Kuwait. Taliban-controlled Afghanistan was banned from Sydney in 2000 because of its discrimination against women, and did not take part.